Guys, what is up? Pilot Manny here with the RC Plane Addict. I want to welcome you to my channel, a place where I get to show my passion and addiction for flying these beautiful RC planes. So today I got a guest flyer going on, Pilot Bob, and he's got something special to show you. Wait till you see this. Guys, take a look at this thing. This is beautiful. All right, Pilot Bob, tell us what you have.
Yeah, this is a Grumman Skyrocket. It's a prototype that was built by Grumman for the U.S. Navy in 1941. Apparently it didn't meet all of the requirements of the Navy, so they rejected it, and there was only one prototype built. This is a model kit, balsa and ply kit that was designed and built by Hobby Hangar in Florida many years ago. I acquired it this past winter and decided to build it because I like unusual things.
This is certainly unusual. Very
unusual. It doesn't react like most airplanes do, so this is my second flight. The maiden was kind of a I call it a fright, not a flight. So here we'll try it again, see what happens.
Hey, it came down in one piece. That's all that matters.
Yeah, really.
So tell us about your power system.
Okay, I have OS 52 4-strokes on it. The airplane was designed to fly with 225 2-strokes. But I was led to believe, and certainly by design, looked to be very tail heavy. So I figure I needed extra nose weight. I decided to put 4-stroke 52s in. I generally do not like 2-stroke engines anyway, so.
Fair enough, fair enough. The detail on this plane is amazing. I mean, look at this. You can see like all the cylinders and the motors. It's pretty cool. Another thing that I just kind of saw you work on was the retracts on this.
Yes,
so
it has spring air retracts, air cylinder in the cockpit, and the air pulls the gear up, and then they come down on a spring. So if I lose air pressure for any reason, the gear comes down automatically.
That's a nice safety feature to have for sure. Can we see inside?
There's nothing to open. So.
Oh, there's nothing to open.
Yeah, they got to take the wing off to look inside.
Got it. What receiver are you using?
This is all Futaba.
Okay.
All Futaba stuff. Yeah.
How many channels?
I use 6. I have the gear, and then I have 2 separate throttles for the engines. 2 separate servos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No gyro?
No gyro.
No gyro.
Although the ground handling is very difficult, and I'm thinking about adding a gyro for the tail to keep the takeoff roll straight. I don't know why. It must have something to do with the tail configuration, but it's the wildest handling ground airplane I've ever had.
Let's look at the flight surfaces here. So you have ailerons. It doesn't look like you have flaps.
There are no flaps.
Elevator, and is there a rudder too or no?
Yeah, they're both. You can see twin rudders.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, this is some exciting stuff. I've yet to see a plane look like this and ever. So this is definitely something you don't normally see on the field, guys. So this is going to be a special flight.
Yeah, some people look at it and say, "Oh, that thing will never fly," and well, came close to being right.
It's funny because when I looked at this, I said there's something missing, maybe the nose.
Yeah.
But you know, it almost looks like something out of Star Wars. The way you have the
after this model, they came out with they made a few iterations to it in Grumman, that is, and they came out with a long nose version. It never really took off either, so they only made one of those. It eventually developed into other warbirds.
Very cool.
This got set aside. So.
What flight time are you looking at with this?
I probably get tired after about 3 or 4 minutes, so
okay.
That's about it.
And if you weren't tired?
It'll probably run 15 or 20 minutes on tank of fuel.
That's amazing.
It's got separate fuel tanks, of course.
What do you think the wet weight is on this?
It's 8¼ pounds. It's a little heavier than, it's about 1¼ pounds heavier. According to the plans, they said it would be 7 pounds, 6.5 to 7 pounds. Mine came out kind of heavier. I don't know how they figured it would be ever a 7-pound airplane, but at the end of the day, it is what it is.
Super clean. This is going to be exciting to watch. All right, I guess let's get this thing in the air.
See if we can fire it up.
Sounds good. Wow, that is quiet. I mean, I'm what, maybe 5 feet away from the plane and you can hear me talking. That is a quiet motor. Sounds great. No smoke either. Look at that, guys. No smoke, he says. All right, fair enough. Oh yeah, that sounds amazing. I love the smell of nitro in the morning. Just this.
That thing climb.
It floated right off the deck. That was
That's the
great.
big problem. As soon as it gets up air speeds, it goes nose high.
Sounded like the motors took a second to sync up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're not tuned perfectly. See how high it gets, damn it. I'm gonna see if I can pull a gear up.
I mean, it's not flying like a tail heavy plane.
No.
It might just need trim. Gears up was great. Those motors so far forward, I'm telling you, it looks like a Star Wars
Yeah.
jet. It's cool.
I got about a third throttle on it.
Nice. Just moving right along.
Uh-oh.
Something flew off.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I had all I could do to keep it level.
Gary, I got my eye right on it. Yeah, I know.
I have my drone too in case we can't find
I
it.
had to get it back to the field, but I didn't want to risk it.
No, you did. I think you did the right thing. Hopefully there should be no damage.
I got it halfway back.
Yeah, definitely. All right, we got the plane back from the weeds and one piece.
One piece.
One piece. Looks like we lost an aluminum spinner
And a prop.
and a propeller. Yes, sir.
We don't know why. Here comes the gear. Let's see if it comes down.
Let's check the gear. That is pretty cool.
Okay, down and locked. All right.
Silent gear, love it.
Everything's cool.
Anyone recover the prop?
I wish I knew where it came off.
I thought it was right over the field.
So, any thoughts to what happened here?
Well, it's possible that one of the blades broke and the vibration unscrewed the prop,
Okay.
or could be just that as much as I usually tighten props, I might not have tightened it enough. So,
Fair enough. Well, she will definitely live to fly another day.
for sure.
Yeah.
Too bad we couldn't get a landing, because the landings are really pretty. It comes in nice and flat and touches down on the mains and rolls out, and the gear tail. It's just a beautiful landing airplane. I've only had one landing with it, but although that landing wasn't so bad.
That landing was not bad at all.
It was pretty interesting though, because usually on a twin engine airplane, when you lose an engine, it'll just roll right over. It'll roll into the dead engine. But I had opposite controls, and I had just enough power trying to get it back to the field. I was afraid that if I added any more power, you know, it would have torqued over.
Yeah. I think also the shape of the wing, that dihedral, I mean, that definitely had something to do with
Oh,
the
it helps a lot.
self-leveling. Yeah, that helps a
Well, I
lot.
don't know if you noticed, but I powered up on the last pass, and that's when the prop took off.
We did. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely saw it.
No.
Well, thank you for sharing, and we appreciate that. And you know what? You brought it down like a pro. Appreciate that.
It'll fly again, like you say. Hopefully a lot more times.
All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. Please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to share with your friends and subscribe if you haven't done so. Support the channel so I can keep putting out awesome videos like this. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.